Good morning, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's Trading Florida's March 25th. We do have kind of a quiet start to the morning as far as the grains. Slightly higher to slightly lower for corn. Beans down a half to maybe a penny and a half. Wheat down about 3 cents. So seeing just a very quiet trade, lighter volume. We'll need to see if that does pick up. Kind of surprising, though, guys, what we've seen, this macro sense of energy, whether or not it's higher or lower. Lately, it's been the dollar's going down, and that means that we see commodities in general, they're going up. And the dollar's down 51 cents again today. So still staying, though, above yesterday's lows. Yesterday's lows at 96.57. Right now, sitting at 96.93. So coming off these lows, still holding yesterday's lows. I think if we are going to continue to take this next step higher and see grains continue to find this dollar as good support, we're gonna need to take those lows out today in order to get this new energy to come back in. Crude oil right now up about 15 cents, slightly higher, 47.65. That's finding a little support here this morning as well. We did have some 8 a.m. sales announced this morning. 114,000 old crop corn to Mexico, 108,000 bean, cake, and meal to Canada. So our neighbors are at least buying some of our goods. We'll see if that has market reaction once we reopen again at 8:30. But some of the focuses are going to shift. We're going to be looking at what's going to happen here next week, less than a week away, with this acreage report, as well as quarterly stocks. So some of the estimates for corn, the average trade guess that's out there right now, 88.7 million acres for corn, looking at 85.91 million acres for beans. And those will be numbers that are going to be watched very closely. USDA's Ag Forum had 89 million acres for corn and 83.5 for beans. So we could see a bigger discrepancy out of these beans, and that's where some of the excitement may be generated. Looking at quarterly stock numbers, average trade guess for wheat, so what's left from here to the end of the marketing year, 1.14 billion for wheat. For corn, looking at 7.6 billion, and then for beans at a 1.35 billion still left. So we'll see those numbers. I think a bigger surprise may end up coming out of the quarterly stock numbers versus out of the acreage. I think a lot of guys are trying to overplay that acreage number, but we'll see as we get closer to that report. Looking at live cattle or livestock in general, cattle right now about unchanged. Box beef coming in a little bit higher, $1.04 higher choice, $1.55 higher in select, but cattle still on its on a pretty good run, on a more of a technical scale. We'll have to see if that can continue, but we did have that cold storage report looking a little negative for cattle. We haven't seen any cash trades. I don't have any bids for you yet, so that's going to be the primary focus as that gets released later in the week. Hogs down 50 cents though today. Cutouts down 8, but cold storage numbers there certainly bearish. Kind of surprising we saw a little recovery there yesterday, but we do have a hog and pigs report out on Friday looking for some negative numbers there, so I wouldn't be surprised to see hogs continue to grind lower as we get closer to that report. As I mentioned, the dollar down 51 cents, crude oil's up 15, stock market right now at this time only down 7 points. And then gold and silver a little bit higher this morning. Give us a call if you have any questions. You can reach us here at 800-262-7538 or on the web at allendale-inc.com. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Take care.